Did you know that there is one simple exercise that you can do to improve your walking that most people don't do? In this video, I'm going to show you what this exercise is and why, if you're not doing this already, it's probably the reason why you're struggling to walk faster, further, and with better balance. Hey guys, my name's Arv. I've been a physiotherapist for close to a decade, and I've helped thousands of people over 40 double their energy, double their strength, and double their movement through home workout programs. For less than $2 a day, you can join my Young Again Home program, where you get exclusive access to home workout programs and workouts where we work out together to get fitter and stronger together. You can learn more by clicking the Patreon link below, and if you do join today, you'll get immediate access to all the other exclusive bonuses, so make sure you check out that link below. I'll be uploading multiple times per week on this YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any weekly uploads, and share this video to someone who you think it might help. Now that's been said, let's dive into the video. So the most common problem that I hear from patients of mine who struggle walking faster, walking further, and with better balance is knee pain. The common conditions that surround knee pain are patellofemoral pain syndrome and patellar tendinopathy. Both of these conditions stem from the lack of capacity to load the actual knee joint and to load the muscles around it, and because there's no strength in the knee, it ends up giving you pain and flaring up during your walking. My patients who complain of knee pain when walking also complain about the lack of balance that they have when walking. They feel like they're gonna trip over their feet, they feel like they're gonna fall, and obviously that's one thing that we want to prevent. They also complain of fatigue in their lower limbs, fatigue in their legs, so they can't walk as far as they would like. And they also complain of a few pains and niggles that they feel in the hips, in the ankles as well. And I'm gonna show you one exercise that's gonna help counteract all of these issues and help you get stronger, fitter, and faster so you can walk as fast, as far, and with better balance. So for my patients who struggle with walking, what that means for them is they're not able to have the activity levels that they once had. They can't go out with friends for as long as they would like. It affects their social life with family events. They can't be out and about as long as they would like because they have to stop. They have pains that they have to address, and if anything, just affects their overall well-being. Now, every time I ask a client of mine, what have you done to help improve your walking? Most of them say, I just walk more. Or I try to walk a bit more throughout the week so I can get my strength levels up, and then maybe one day my knees can feel better. Now the problem with this is that although you are increasing your walking capacity and maybe your body will start to adapt to the walking distances that you're doing, there's still underlying weaknesses that is the reason that's causing your knee pain. And therefore, if those underlying weaknesses aren't solved or they're not looked into, then your knee pain that you're experiencing during your walks will always be there. Now, mind you, some of my clients are quite active as well. They do home workouts or they do gym workouts that are given to them by personal trainers, other physios, right? So squats, lunges, calf raises. And although that's good to build muscle in the lower leg, it's not specific to walking in itself. It's not specific in getting the knee strong enough for the movements that it needs to undertake during walking. And this is why you may find that if you are doing some leg strengthening exercises, it's not necessarily giving you less knee pain when you walk. It might give you a bit more endurance, but it's not really changing much of that knee pain. So today I want to show you the one exercise that's going to give you strength in your knees, but strength in a way that's specific to walking so you can walk further, faster, and also with better balance. So what are these weaknesses that most people have that contribute to knee pain when walking? There are two muscles involved. Number one is your quadriceps, and number two is your glutes. Now your quadriceps are the muscles at the front of your leg. They go from your hip all the way down over your knee into that lower bone. And the quadriceps have four muscles: the rectus femoris, the vastus lateralis, the vastus medialis, and the vastus intermedius. And these muscles also attach via the quadricep tendon. Now the quadricep tendon is a common point of pain for people who walk quite a bit. So a stronger quadricep muscle and a stronger quadricep tendon can help reduce pains at this site. The second muscle is your glutes. We have the gluteus maximus and the gluteus medius, also the gluteus minimus. But to keep this in very simple terms, the glute muscles are important in offloading the knee when you're walking, so we can actually get these bigger hip muscles to take the load as we stride through our walks. Now in walking, the glute muscles helps extend the hip forward. It helps give us that forward momentum when we're walking. And some exercises that you might have seen that people use at home or at the gym to strengthen the quadriceps are things like leg extensions, lunges. For the glutes, you may have seen people do things like Romanian deadlifts, glute bridges, single leg glute bridges. There's a whole array of exercises you can do. But I wanna show you the one exercise that's gonna help target both of these muscles at the same time. It's also gonna help improve your balance, and it's a very simple exercise you can do at home with barely no equipment. This exercise is a single leg step down. Now, all you need for this exercise is a step. So use the stairs that you have at home, use maybe a couple of phone books stacked on top of each other if you don't have a step. But the main idea of this exercise is to improve your balance, your quad strength, and your glute strength all at the same time. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the 3 stages or the 3 levels of this exercise, from easy, medium, and hard. What I want you to do is pick a difficulty level that suits you best, and I want to make sure that when you do these exercises, there is no pain. So level 1 is the easy variation of the single leg step down. All you're gonna need with this is a slight elevation from the floor. Keep in mind, the higher you are from the floor, the harder this exercise is going to be. What you're going to do is you're gonna make sure that your foot that's on the step has your big toe, your pinky toe, and your heel in contact with that step at the whole time. This is called a tripod. As soon as one of those points leave the step, or you start to, shift your balance left, right, or back and forward, then I want you to readjust and make sure that tripod is on the step at all times. This is where you're gonna start to challenge your balance with this exercise. So once you make sure your big foot, your big toe, your pinky toe, and your heel are on the step, as you bend down into that single leg squat, you're trying to get your heel to touch the floor, but you're also making sure that your knee doesn't cave inwards towards your big toe. We always want that knee straight ahead. Now, as you're doing this, you should feel the muscles at the front of your leg, so your quads, and you should also feel the glutes working to some degree as well. Make sure that when your heel is touching the floor, you're not resting your weight on that front leg. You're simply just tapping the floor, and as soon as you tap it, we're coming straight back up. 90% of the weight, or majority of the weight, needs to be on the leg that's on that step. You wanna go for about 3 sets of 10 with this exercise, with 30 to 45 second rest in between sets. Level 2, we're gonna keep the height of the step exactly the same, but this time I want you to grab 5, 10, 15 kilos, a dumbbell, or just whatever weight that you have around the house, so we can start to load this movement. Again, we're keeping the exact same technique. The only thing we're changing now is we're adding extra weight so we can get stronger in the quads and in the glutes. Again, you're gonna perform this for 3 sets of 10, 30 to 45 second rests in between sets. Now, level 3 of this exercise, which is gonna make you work a bit harder, is now going on to a higher step. The highest you wanna go with this exercise with your step is probably about 30 centimeters away from the floor. So a 30 centimeter step is as high as I want you to go. We're gonna lift your distance away from the floor, and all this is gonna do, it's gonna require you to squat a lot deeper with this exercise. Now, a deeper squat means now your ankles have to come into play, which means if you've got stiff ankles, you might find this difficult at the very start, but as you get better and better with this, everything should start opening up. I want you to start this variation first with no weight, just with a higher step first, get a feel of the movement and get a feel of your hips, knees, and ankles. And once you're comfortable, load this movement up again with 5, 10, 15 kilos, whatever you have lying around the house, so we can get stronger and stronger. What you shouldn't feel with any of these variations is any knee pain, hip pain, or ankle pain. If you have any questions about this exercise, leave them in the comments below, or also feel free to follow my Instagram and reach out to me there. If you want to get even stronger and even faster with your walking, you can pair this exercise with another exercise of mine that I went through in this video up here, so make sure you check that out. You want to do this single leg step down exercise about 2 to 3 times a week, 3 sets of 10. And if you're starting at level 1, slowly make your way to level 3. And as you get stronger and stronger, you should start to feel your walking becomes easier and your balance a lot better as well. Now, if you want more accountability with the exercises, you want more personalization with your exercises, again, for less than $2 a day, go check out my Young Again Home program. I work out with you with workouts and programs programmed monthly for you. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.